Today I'm going to be showing you how to build a RAG agent chatbot for your website. Now what a RAG agent does is it stores all your business information within a vector database, and it just pulls that information out when responding to clients. It's a very powerful tool. So now we are in NNN. Now before we start building the actual agent, we need to create our little database. So I'm going to be using Google Drive and Pinecone.io. So within my Google Drive, I have a folder named Pinecone Database. And in that folder, I have a simple txt file, which is a text file. And the reason I have a text file is so that the agent can read it easier than a PDF. Now, I've just had ChatGPT create a fake company info, frequently asked questions and services for the sake of this video. And it has all the information here. Now, we're going to go down to, so once you created that, go down, type in Pinecone Vector Store. We're going to go to pinecone.io. Once you've created an account, it's completely free. I'm just going to log in. Now, once you've logged in or you've created your account, we're going to go to database, and in databases, you're going to go down to indexes. Now, you're going to say create a new index and name your index. I'm going to name it RAG Chat Tutorial, and then we're going to go to configuration. Make sure you click on text embedding 3 small because I'm using OpenAI. So I'm going to click that, and then by dimensions, I'm going to go 1536. Now, once you've done that, leave everything else and then create your index. Now, we can actually start building our agent, right? That should have created, just give it a sec. Boom, created, RAG Chat Tutorial. Now, to build the actual agent, the first thing we need to do is go to trigger manually. Now we need to search for those files on the Google Drive. So go to Google Drive, click search files and folders, and where it says search query, you want to go down back to your Google database, and you just want to copy the name of your folder and then put it right in here. Okay. Now, once we've searched the file, we need to download the file. So we're going to add another Google Drive folder. Boom. This time we're going to go download file. Leave everything as is. From file, select your actual file that you put into that folder. So if we take a look there, sample company TechFlow Solutions. Boom, leave that as is. We can test this out and see how it's doing. Okay, found the folder and found the file. Great. Now we're going to start building our vector base. So we're going to go to Pinecone Vector Store, add documents to the vector store. Leave that as is. From your list, choose your RAG agent chatbot. Let's see, RAG Chat Tutorial, boom, leave as is. Next, we're going to click on the embedding plus sign because we were in embeddings text 3 small, OpenAI. We're going to click on that and it should automatically connect to our text embedding 3 small. Next, we're going to click on document. We're going to go default data loader, type of data, binary, leave that as is, leave that as is, and then text splitting, you need to go custom. Okay. With custom, we're going to go text splitter. We're going to go recursive character text splitter. Once you clicked on that, chunk size, leave that as 1000, and then chunk overlap, we're going to go 200. Okay, now that is done. That is your vector store built. Now for the actual chatbot. So first thing, we're going to go and add another trigger, and then on chat message, make publicly available, and then embedded chat, right? This just makes it so that you can embed the chat into your actual website. And if you would like a video on that, please let me know. Now, we're going to build our AI agents. So we're going to go to AI agents, leave as is, add option, system message. Now, I've got a very basic system message that I had ChatGPT write for me. It's just basically instructions on telling the bot what to do and how to do it. So if you take a look here, you're a helpful customer service agent for TechFlow Solutions. Your job is to answer questions. Now, you need to be very specific with your prompt, right? As I said, using the information provided in your knowledge base. Okay. So once that's done, we need to give it a brain. OpenAI chat model. ChatGPT 4.1 mini is the one I'm using, but you're more than welcome to also use 3.5 turbo. It's a little bit cheaper, but works just as well. Now, with the brain, we need to add some simple memory because it needs to remember past conversations that it's having. Now, I have the context window length to 5. I think that's perfectly fine, and leave as is. right? Now we're gonna add our vector base in our tools tab. So right here, click on the plus tools, and we're gonna go Pinecone Vector Store, right? Retrieve documents. We need a simple description. Right now, I also have this just basic description telling us work with your data in Pinecone Vector Store to answer customer questions about tech flow solutions. Okay, we need to choose our list again from our RAG chat. Chat limit, just leave that to 4. All right. After you've done that, we want to go embeddings again. We are using OpenAI. Should automatically text embeddings 3. Good. Now that is your agent complete. Now, if we want to test it out, before we test it out, we need to upload those documents within our vector base. So we're going to go over here to the first thing we created and say execute workflow. Now that's just going to upload our files and documents to the vector database so that our agent can pull it from there. Okay, so if we take a look here, yeah, it's all here. Sample, tech flow, got all our information, services, everything. So if I go down here and ask it a question like, what services do you provide? Question mark. It's going into our agent. Our agent will access our Pinecone Vector Store and then give us all the information that it's found. TechFlow Services offers 3 main areas: web development, mobile app development, cloud services. So a really powerful tool that you can have. It's almost like your own personal assistant for your business. Now, to actually embed this into your chat will require another video, and if you guys are interested in that, please let me know. But it's a very simple build, and you can customize it to what your business needs, as well as more information that you can add into your Pinecone database or your Google Drive. The better, the more knowledge your agent will have. So if you like the video, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.